What is up, everyone? Welcome to Manifesting with Miracle. I am Miracle. I'm coming on here because the Lord dropped a question in my spirit earlier this week, and I'm coming to minister on what He spoke to me. The question was, is there anything too hard for God? When you see giants standing before you, when it seems like mountains can't be moved, when it seems like your present circumstances is just, like it's too hard to bear, you speak to that situation, you speak to that thing, and you say, is there anything too hard for God? Just like in Genesis 18:14, when Sarah laughed when the man came and said, okay, but it's time next year, you're going to bore a son, and she laughed, right? And the man was like, is there anything too hard for God? Nothing is too hard with God. Nothing is impossible as long as God is in the equation. Okay, so it's not too hard for God to turn water into wine. It's not too hard for God to part the Red Sea. It's not too hard for God to place a child in a barren womb. It's not too hard for God to open up the windows of heaven and release blessings. It's not too hard for God to shut the mouths of lions. Okay. And another scripture that confirms that I just found is in Jeremiah. And it says in Jeremiah, this is chapter 32 and 26. It says, then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah. I am the Lord, the God of all mankind. Is there anything too hard for me? So it's reiterated again. Is there anything too hard for God? Okay? Nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is impossible with God. What is hard to man is not hard to God. So when that circumstance arises, when them bills piling up and you don't have the finances, just ask, is there anything too hard for God? You guys, be blessed. See you next time.